Good evening, Scotland and Northern Ireland. I am just going to give it another few minutes. We have about 3 minutes to go until we start, so I'll just give it the 3 minutes and then we'll jump on and make a start.
Right.
Guys, just when we are waiting, can I ask you all to go into the chat box and pop your names in and what areas that you are in, just so it can help us to kind of get to grips with who's on the call. And if we need to follow up with any of you guys, we can do that easily if we have everybody's name. Just going to give it 1 more minute.
Nadine, I can't even find where the chat box is.
Okay, Anita, so you see, are you on your laptop, love?
No, I'm on my phone.
You're on your phone. So you see if you hit the screen on your phone, there should be a wee bar pull up in the middle, like a wee black bar. You just tap your screen.
I've tapped the screen and I've got a like a circle. Everybody keeps coming in and it's going over my thing.
That's because everybody's flat out now. You should see, if you pop that up, you should see a wee box and there should be like a wee speech box in it. That's where your chat box is. But see, now I've heard your lovely tones, Anita. I know you're here. You've made your mark. Love it. Do you know what, guys? I'm just going to ask you all to unmute and tell me what the weather is like where you guys are. Is it blowing a gale?
No.
No.
Pitch black.
No.
No.
No, not here.
Limavady is a summer's day.
Oh, good on Limavady. It's always a summer's day up there, isn't it, Karen?
Too right. I'm so
Too right. Well, I can tell you Warringstown is blowing a gale at the minute now. So it must be coming your direction, guys.
I'll keep it there.
Keep it there. I'll keep it with me. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a start. So I'm just going to ask everybody if they could put themselves on mute just while we go through the presentation. Guys, please, throughout the presentation, if you have any questions, pop them in the chat box. So I'm just going to mute everybody, myself. Megan, if you don't mind, could you, just as everybody comes in, put them on mute if you don't mind? I am going to ask if we have our lovely divisional manager, Mrs. Murphy, on the call. Hello. She is there somewhere. I've seen her name, but she's maybe a wee bit busy. Okay, so guys, it is up to me then to welcome you to this, your midweek masterclass. Now, we have been running these as a series over the last few weeks, and you know what, guys, they have been so super beneficial to you for the guys who have been on and for your sales. Okay, so it has been fantastic this last few weeks. But what we're going to do tonight, we are going to make tonight's the best by far. So first and foremostly, let me say a massive thank you for joining us this Wednesday night. And we really want to help you guys and support you guys to make the most of your Avon On application. Application, is that the word that I'm looking for? Your Avon On app, and therefore your digital sales. So to maximize your digital sales and therefore maximize your earnings. So Megan, if you could just move on to the next slide for me, please. So what is in store for you guys tonight? Well, what we want to do is we want to take you through Avon On and all the benefits that it has for you. We want to take you through a wee bit of the navigation so you understand what part is what and what is actually applicable and what you can use and what the benefits of that is to you. We also want to help you make the most of your digital brochure. So who does not want to increase their sales by not even having to leave the house? Of course, it's what we all want to do. So what we aim to do tonight is to help you guys make the most of that. And then, oh my gosh, we have a super guest speaker on. We have Nikki Brand from Head Office, who is, and I'm going to say this, I'm just going to put it out there, Nikki, our digital guru. So if you guys are using your digital brochure or your online store and you've come across any problems, Nikki is the lady for you guys to ask. So if you have any problems or you can think off the top of your head, just start putting them in the type box as we go, and we will go through that Q&A session at the end. So moving on to the next slide, what I just want to do for you guys is just to really top line the reason why we are doing this. So did you guys know that, go for it, Megan, reps who train and have active online and instant brochure sales, they actually earn 100% more than reps who do not sell digitally. Now, 100% increase in your earnings if you are not selling digitally is, oh my God, massive. So this is where you are going to learn how to increase your sales and increase your earnings by 100%. If we could have the next stat there, Megan, please. Did you also know that representatives who use Avon Connect and all of the training modules that are on there on Avon Connect actually have 114% more sales than representatives who don't? So what I want you to do, guys, when you are going through this, and there is a lot of info to be had, so please feel free to open up your Avon On app on your phone and go through this as an interactive session with us, because you might pick up a few hints and tips and things that you didn't know. So with that in mind, Megan, I am going to hand over to you, sweetheart, and you can take it away.
Thanks very much, Nadine. So if everybody has got their phone in their hand, I'd like you to go to the Avon On app if you can. And if you've not got the Avon On app on your phone, please download it just now. Head to the App Store and download Avon On. So what I'm going to do is take you through the Avon On app. And what you'll see when you first log in is the home page. So there's so much information in this one app. So first of all, what you will see is the campaign that we're on, how many days are left of the campaign. If you then scroll down on that page, you'll also see the latest brochure. There's a variety of different options when you scroll down that you can go through the brochures, but we will go into that and more info later on. So what I want you to do, at the top left-hand corner, where the arrow is on the page, the menu. I'm getting a little echo there. I don't know if somebody's got a mute, sorry. So at the top left-hand corner, you can see the menu button. So let's click onto that and see what comes up. So you can see here, you've got the home page, placing an order, your notifications, your social media hub, the sharing tracker and Avon Connect, and of course your digital brochure. So let's go in to placing an order. Now, let me know in the chat box if you currently use this function on the app.
So we're waiting patiently, Megan, but I can tell you this now. This is the function that I love the best. It is so handy in comparison to actually ordering through a rep website. So we do have a mixture coming through on the chat box. Some are saying yes, some are saying no, some are saying sometimes. So this is going to be really cool for those guys who are saying no or sometimes, for you to take us through this.
Yeah, I love this function. It's great if you're on the go, or perhaps the kids are on the tablet playing a game and you can't log on to the Avon website. This is just so straightforward and it'll save you so much time as well. So let me take you through and show you what you need to do. So once you click on that button to place an order, what will come up is this function here. You want to click on that purple button that says Start My Order. This will then open the next page where you can see it's asking you to enter your product numbers in. So what I would recommend doing is having the product numbers written down maybe on a notepad if somebody's texted you, or on the order form that they've gave you, and input the numbers. And it's just like on your rep account where you input the product numbers and the product will come up underneath. So you can see here that I've inputted the product number for the Unlimited Mascara Blackest Black. You then want to scroll down, and what you will then see is an option to add your brochures. Now, this is just like your rep account. All orders over £30 are free delivery. So if you're just under that £30, why not order some brochures to take you over the £30? And that way, that will increase your sales as well. So when the books come out, get the books out. You're not going to be making money with the brochures sitting in your house. So you then want to click the continue button down at the bottom of the page. You will then see here a list of all the hot buys that are on offer this month. So you can see there are so many fabulous deals here, and these are all heavily discounted. These bundles that are on offer are amazing for raffle prizes on your VIP pages. You could also give them away to customers that maybe place over a certain amount and ask them to do a review. Don't just give something away, get them to review the product and put a post on your VIP page, or even get them to record a video. It's amazing, and I love looking at the hot buys. You can even sell them on. Just remember that there is not commission on these products, so you will need to add the commission on to make your money. You then want to go through to the next page where you'll be able to review your products. So what you can see here is your order checklist. So we haven't ordered any brochures this time round. You've ordered your campaign products. There's no demo products because they are your products from your first lookbook. And the sales tools, so for example, any order forms, brochure bags, you can also add them in on the app as well. But at this moment in time, we don't have these added in. You can also see a live update to see if there's any stock issues. So it'll tell you if it's in stock, more stock coming, or no stock, or completely sold out. So it gives you a breakdown of your order. Now, when you click on to the next page, it will then ask you to input how many customers you have served. So in this option, we have only served one person. Your email address is then auto-filled, and you can see that you will receive an email of a confirmation email of your order. What you'll then see is asking, have you opted in for customer leads? So this is where your customers or customers that are out there, if they were to come on and look for a customer in the local area, they can find you. So you want this to be selected as yes. It will then show you your discount for this campaign. So it tells you your total sales so far. So as you can see, I have sold £50.25 this month. So I have qualified for 15% commission. But it also is telling me that if I spend another £49.75 this month, it will take me up to the 20%, because that means I've spent over the £100 to qualify for the next discount level. What you then want to do is click on the continue button and it will take you to your delivery page. So this is where you can edit the address of where the items will be posted to. You can see you've got your standard delivery. Like I said, if your order is over £30, you will get this for free. You then have express delivery. Now, unfortunately, this is not available in Northern Ireland, but you do have the option to choose your desired day for your parcel to arrive. So, for example, if you're going to be out the house at work and nobody's going to be home, you can select a day which will suit you. It will then give you your final breakdown to show you how much the order is, your discount, and what you're due to pay. Then all you need to do is click that purple button and submit your order to Avon, and it's as simple as that. Has anybody got any questions on that at all? Or did anybody think it was maybe more complicated than it is?
Nadine, I just sent you a wee message asking. It seems exactly the same as the other rep page that we use. What is the difference? Have we to stop using the other rep page?
No. They're both available to you, Pauline. You can use either or. It's whatever you feel more comfortable with.
Right. Okay.
I think one of the biggest pluses with this is that you're seeing out of stocks if it's not coming back into stock and stuff like that there. So that is a real a real good point of using this. And you know what? I think for a lot of people, guys, answer me if I'm wrong, they actually find this dead handy. This is on the go. You're on your phone, and it saves you having to go through Google and into your rep website. You just click on the app and you're straight in, Pauline, sweetheart. Yeah. All right.
I also noticed the special offers were good at that on this page as well.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's fine. Thanks.
Great. So we'll move back on and we'll go back to the menu page. And what you will see is we're going to go into the notifications. So I love this feature on the app. If you've not had a chance to go on to one of the main Avon Facebook pages for the latest info and offers, you can check on here. I recommend checking this first thing in the morning and maybe last thing at night if you don't have time throughout the day. So what you will see today when you click on that is there's all these notifications here. So we've got the update of the 1K winner. We've got the masterclass at 12 noon was starting, and there's loads and loads of other information in there, like the deals that are on. So, for example, in there today, you'll have your save £5 when you spend £30 on your online store. So it's a great little function just to keep up to date with everything and to keep on top of your business. So going back to that main menu, let's look at the social media hub. So can you tell me who is using this feature at the moment when they're logging on to Avon On?
We love the social media hub and all the assets on it. Yeah, me, I am.
Great.
Yeah.
So when you log in here, this is what you will see. So you've got your brochures, your posts, and if you scroll down, you'll see there's the campaign. So it's your current campaign, all the features and assets that you can share this month. So when you see all these, what this enables you to do is share this onto one of your social media platforms. And it's so easy to do. I can't stress how easy it is. So I'm going to pick, for example, a post. So I've picked the Become an Avon rate today for just £1. I'm sure you've seen this all over Facebook and Instagram. So what you would do is click on the image you want and then click on Edit to Share. This will then open up this tab here. So what you can see is the wording that it's going to post with that image and where it's going to post to. So you can see here we don't have any links to where this is going. We haven't linked our Avon On app with our social media. So I'm going to show you how straightforward it is to do this. So you want to click where the little black arrow is pointing to add a link. Now, first of all, we're going to add your Avon store. So all you need to do is tap on that little icon. Your Avon store will automatically appear And all you need to do is tap on it and the little black tick will appear at the right-hand side. You then want to go back to your post, which will be just above. And for example, you can edit the wording, make this unique. You know your customers, you know your audience that you're targeting. So make it your own. Just make sure you check your spelling. You can also add any hashtags in at this point as well, which is great for Instagram. And this attracts another audience to your page as well through hashtags that people might be following. So what you can see here now is we've linked my Avon store. And then if we click that button at the top right-hand side, it is going to take you on to this. So as you can see here, we've got Facebook and Instagram. Now, if you don't have these shown, all you need to do is click to add. And if you have got these platforms on your phone, it'll simply add them onto the app. You then select the platforms that you want to put this post onto. I'd recommend posting it onto all of your platforms. And it's as simple as that. It'll then post on your Facebook page and your Instagram post page. So we're now going to have a look at the sharing tracker. I think this is my favourite feature on Avon On. What you can see here is your daily posting of brochures, your content and your videos. So does anybody at the moment set themselves a little challenge maybe each day, each week, on how many brochures you're going to share, how many posts you're going to share or videos you're going to share on your platforms?
No, we've just got a no through there, so maybe that is a really good point, Megan, and something we could start doing.
Yeah, and I think this is quite a new feature in the app as well, so maybe a lot of people didn't know this was here, but I absolutely love it. Now, one of my reps, I'm going to share a little video with you. Audrey came to Avon in October and she was really wanting to push on the digital side of things because she didn't have a lot of time to go out with brochures. And with Audrey, she's working at the moment but does want to earn that extra income with being in the house really. And what she has done is she was trying to get people onto her VIP group, but they were maybe putting in the odd order, and before Christmas she had maybe just under that £150 worth of sales. Now in January and February, Audrey decided to step out of her comfort zone in January, and she is hitting just under 4 figures in digital sales in January and February.
Hello, could I interrupt? Hello?
Hello?
Can I interrupt? Hello, can you hear me?
Yep.
There's somebody called Agnes. The picture's a bit disturbing. Does anybody else find that? Pauline, Jackie, who, do you see what I mean?
What is it? Sorry.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, it's gone. It was Katrina. Somebody was impostering as Katrina or somebody, on the picture. Sorry, I'm not familiar. You know what I mean?
It's okay. It's absolutely fine. Yeah, no worries. That's it all clear for you now, is it, sweetheart?
Hello, can you see me now?
Right. Okay. Grand.
Right.
That's fine.
So let's watch Audrey's video to find out what she has been doing to drive her digital sales.
To kind of try and generate more sales, I did my very first ever live in January, and my passion for with Avon is the skincare, so I decided that I would focus on that. So I was particularly interested in the new Adapt cream that came out, so I got that in December. And I've been trying it for a couple of weeks myself. I then went on and did the training, which was really helpful because that allowed me to take obviously some pointers there from the training team, and it was really, really good. They sort of said how to demonstrate it and how to hold it and show it off sort of thing on your sort of live video on Facebook page. And that just worked great. So for a couple of days, I sort of had a little think about what I was going to say in the shower, basically, whilst using my Avon shower gel, of course, and just had a real sort of rethink about how I was going to sort of put it across. As I say, I had a few bullet points. I didn't want it to be scripted. I'm saying a lot just now, and I was trying really hard not to do that. There I go again. But it worked really, really well, and it was no more than 5 minutes. It was probably a little bit less than that. A few people joined at the time while I was doing the live, but then other people just joined in and sort of looked at it over the course of the evening. I'd had a great tip from my upline, Nicola, that a Wednesday night is really good for these things. So I chose a Wednesday night. It was about 6:30, and within a sort of 2 to 3 year period, I had about £150 worth of sales, and it was all people buying the Avon Adapt. Some people then just went on and ordered some more things as well, which was great. But it was, I think there must have been about 6 or 7 people within a 2 to 3 year period that had ordered Adapt. Now for me, that's really what I'm looking for. I'm looking for people that are going to, you know, buy the cream or skincare, whatever one it is.
So who thinks that's amazing? After a couple of hours of our live video going up, she has £150 in digital sales for the product that she was talking about. Who would not love that?
I would love that.
I just think it's amazing. She stepped out of her comfort zone. And do you know, I was thinking a bit about this today. You don't even need to show your face on the live. You can have your camera sitting on the products that you're talking about and just build your confidence up. If you're not comfortable doing a live on Facebook, why don't you do a pre-recorded video and even upload that onto your VIP page? If you haven't already done so, invite your BDMs onto your VIP pages, because we can't wait to see all your live videos and watch your sales rocket.
Megan, can I just say that Audrey is getting a lot of love here. Everybody is loving what she has done, and hopefully we'll give it all a go tomorrow.
Can't wait. I can't wait to see the results. So I'm going to then take you to Avon Kinnate. So you heard Audrey talking about the training. So she went on and she'd done her research on the product knowledge of the product she was going to talk about. She wanted to be confident. So if any of our customers came to ask her advice, she knew what she was talking about. And that is the secret, knowing the products. And you can go to your customers and offer them advice. Because if somebody thinks you know what you're talking about, they're going to be like, I might try that. They've recommended that. They know what they're talking about. So when you go into Avon Connect, what you will see is the homepage here. And if you scroll down, it will then take you on to your Ready, Set, Go, which if you're new to Avon, please check this out. I can't stress enough how much of a good start this will give to your business. It's all mini little modules and you can come and go away from them, but it's so important. Within there's the welcome kit product guidelines. So again, it's going to tell you about all the products you get in your starter kit. It's going to go into depth about each product and tell you about them. So you can talk about the products to your customer. Plus, there's a checklist. Who doesn't love a checklist? I'm sure we've got loads of Mrs. Hinge fans on the call, and you know how much she loves a checklist. Since she started doing checklists on Instagram, I love a little cleaning checklist. I do checklists for absolute everything. So why not have one for your business and tick it off as you go along? You then have the build your business. Again, mini modules, product knowledge, getting to know the products. And like I've already said, offering that advice to your customers, and your sales will boost from this because people will buy into it. There's skincare modules, and after you complete each module, you also get a certificate. Who doesn't love a little certificate? Get it posted on your VIP groups and your main Facebook page if you want. We can't wait to see them all. So, also on Avon Connect, we have your toolkit for the month. So for the month of February, it's got your new products that have launched this month. And it also goes into the information about these products. You can also share this content on your VIP groups. You could send it to a customer via WhatsApp if you want, if you think somebody will really love that product. from the previous products they have purchased. You then have your events. So in this section, it is all the training calls that are coming up. So these are with Avon's training team, and most of the calls are on Teams, like you're on today, or on Facebook. So if you see a training and you think, I'd really like to go on that, for example, the coaching masterclass, I'd like to go on that and learn a little bit more. Just join the call. Everybody's always really friendly, and you will come away from a call learning something. And that is updated every day with what's on the table. You can view what's on for the whole week there. So what I'm going to do now is pass you over to the lovely Laura. She is going to take you through the digital brochure. Please keep your phones out because there's going to be lots of interaction here. So over to you, Laura.
Thank you, Megan. I hope everybody learned something from there. I know I did. So now it's going to be a little bit of interaction now. So hopefully this works. So bear with me. I am going to share my screen. So.
This is where it's the tense moment, guys, when technology can go either way here.
Hello.
So bear with us, please.
Okay. Oh, is that come up, has it?
Yep, I can see that now, Laura.
Fantastic. Right. Okay. So guys, I'm going to give you some hints and tips in terms of your customer group settings and your digital brochure settings, and then we'll go through step by step of how the digital brochure can work for you. Okay, perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a way to link your customer group to your Avon On app. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to go into your menu. That frozen. Oh, there we go. Perfect. And if you go to settings, now if you've had problems or you've struggled to link your customer group with your Avon On app, you need to check this to make sure they are linked. So if you go to your social management section, there, okay, and from there you connect it to your Facebook that you've got set up already on your phone. So you click from there. And from there, it will show you, it will confirm that you want to continue on Facebook as Laura. And what will happen there, any customer groups that you've got will show up in your social management section, and you can click that you want to share your Avon On social media assets on there. Okay. Has everybody done that? Has that helped anybody with potentially not being able to link their customer groups?
Nothing in the chat box just yet, Laura.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, some coming through now. Fab, help me loads. Thanks. Yep, thank you.
No problem. Now, as you know, with the new brochure, the digital brochure, we've got that amazing tool where you can get rep delivery. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm also a rep as well, and I was struggling to find out why my rep deliveries weren't coming through to me. So I had to. Oh, phone goes off there. Do apologise. So as you can see, we now have the digital brochure section on the menu. So what you need to do is you do need to click on that. Okay. And what you need to do is you need to scroll down and actually make sure that your email is in the notifications section. If your email is not in that section, then you will not receive notification that you have got a rep delivery order via the digital brochure. Okay. What's also amazing is you can choose whether or not you want to have the rep delivery section on your digital brochure to be active or inactive. So if you're going on holiday, hopefully soon for a couple of weeks, then you can put it as inactive, and any of your customers that have got their digital brochure can just choose to get the direct delivery instead. Okay, so just make sure you get the you've typed in your email there so you get the email notifications for any rep delivery orders. And as you can see from here, when you first set up your Avon On and your digital brochure, the URL will be rep and 100 numbers. You can change it and click on share my brochure, change my brochure, and it will come up with your rep shop name there. Okay. And from there, you can open your brochure, you can share it on WhatsApp. Really simple way to share it there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the brochure and we can look at some functions that are really, really beneficial to you and your customers. Should have countdown time.
I know we said
In
this
between,
earlier, didn't
I
we?
know,
Yeah.
I know.
We should have had Carl Gordeman in the background giving us the TikTok.
Just, it's come up on my phone. There we go. Okay. So as you can see, this is the digital brochure that you can share with all your customers. And as you can see, you also get the bonus brochure, which is the nail edit at the moment. And one of the biggest benefits of the digital brochure, it gets changed weekly. So as you can see, we already have that fantastic fragrance that's available now. However, it's only in it's in traditional brochures for March. So this is potentially your customers getting that fantastic fragrance with the free gift early. Okay. And of course, you've got if they spend £30, they get £5 off. Okay, so just click on that. Perfect. So as you can see, there is a how to shop, five easy steps for your customers to look at. But I'm just going to give you a wee example and show you how they can use it. So I'm just going to click on, I'm just going to browse through and just show you step by step. So for me, I love the Lisa Armstrong collection. So I'm just going to go straight to there as I would do if I was a customer. And I can just scroll through. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop on the lipsticks. Now you can see there's a few icons there. So you can tap to shop the 10 shades. So you can just, the customer can tap and see which shades are available there. Okay, and then if they click on the basket, it gives them the different options of what's available on that page. So I'm going to click on the satin lipstick. Okay.
Wow, how gorgeous is that?
Oh, the lipsticks. Has anybody got the lipsticks? They're absolutely, they're just so beautiful and they just glide. They're so smooth. They're just absolutely lovely. Okay, so what's brilliant about the digital brochure is it gives you up-to-date stock levels. So as you can see from here, if anybody was interested in the Cam Cam shade, it's currently out of stock. However, what they can do is they can click on the other shades and see what's available. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add that to my basket. Okay, so that's what happens for the customers. If your customer was looking to order something else and they knew exactly what they were looking for, they can go into the search button and they can look for, I'm going to put Supreme oils. So if they were looking for hair care, if they were looking for the shampoo conditioners, it brings anything up that is related to that word that you brought, what that you said. Okay, it even brings up the product codes. Okay, so what happens is it takes you to the page. And also what it does, it can also bring it up as in a, like the website as well. Okay, so again, you can add to basket. So if they click the three lines, the pages, what that does, if the customer is just wanting to scroll through quickly, it brings up all the pages individually. So you see that scrolling?
Guys, I have to say I am totally loving all the changes to this instant brochure. Who is not loving this? How fab is this?
It's great. So it gives your customer the option to shop with you, either using it as a brochure, or they can even scroll. And what that means is they can look at the products as if they were looking on a website. So again, bear with me, bear with the technology as it loads up.
Okay, there's Katrina, and she said she's loving the new layout. It is really easy to navigate.
So as you can see, that's me gone to the scroll shop. So if your customers found it easier to scroll through as if it was a website, they have that option as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the basket. And this is, your customers can see exactly what they've bought, if they need to adjust anything as well. And it gives them the two options to place their order. Now, we know, customers love that interaction and we really want to stay within the COVID guidelines. So potentially, you can send out your digital brochure on a weekly basis to your customers, and then you can add what they're looking for to your rep delivery, so they can still get that interaction with you when you deliver their products. Okay, so this is the send order to the rep. Now, this is what I was saying. You need your your email address in so you get the notification. So as a customer, once you've decided what all you wanted, I'm going to send my order to the rep. And from here, you can put in your name, your contact numbers, and their email address. Okay? And they just press, I'm not a robot, and confirm to order. And it's as simple as that for rep delivery. And what happens is, as I said, you will get an email notification, and it is so simple for you. All you do is confirm, you click on the link in the email and sign into your rep website and confirm that you are happy to go ahead with that order. And what's really, really handy is, rather than you having to type in all them order numbers, it automatically generates into your order and adds it to whatever order you've got saved at the moment. How good is that? Such a great tool of the new rep, the new digital brochure. Okay, so what I'm going to do now,
Laura, can I ask a question? See the they've got the £5 off the £30 just now.
Yes.
If the customer sends it to you, do they still get that £5 off before the order sent?
No, that's just for direct delivery.
So it's direct delivery for those things.
I just wanted to show you that because, like I say, I'm a representative as well, and I was one. It's something new to all of us, and I thought that would be something that everybody can take away from it, especially making sure that you've got your email address. And it is so handy, the fact that as soon as they send that rep order and you just click it and it just automatically puts into your order. But unfortunately, that is only the £5 is for the direct deliveries. Okay. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how you can share your digital brochure with your customers. Okay. So I went into the digital brochure section there. Okay. And what I'm going to do is, as you can see, there's loads of different ways that you can share your brochure. But what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you how to share the brochure on WhatsApp, which is usually I think a lot of people's preferred methods. So simple. You just click on share the brochure on WhatsApp. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to share it to Megan. Okay. Is that coming up?
Yep, we can see that, Laura.
Perfect. So as you can see, I shared it with Megan earlier.
I was just going to say that, Megan, you're getting it twice today.
I know, this practice run, we need to make sure the technology was working.
She obviously wants me to really order something.
Oh, I do. Megan's been so lovely and has ordered several times today. So that is how simple it is to share your digital brochure with somebody. However, you really should, to try and make it personable to the person. So if you've got a customer that is absolutely loves makeup, why don't you share a message like, hey, Megan, I know you love our makeup products. If you buy our makeup products, at the moment, if you spend £10, you're getting a free gift. Okay, so that is how that works. Okay. Oh, is someone sharing their screen there?
You've popped off. But you know what? I think that is a really, really good point that you have made there, Laura. When you are sharing your instant brochure, to make it personable to everybody that you're sending it to, and to make it, like you say, if you love your makeup products, if you love your fragrance, whatever it is that you love, you can make that really personable to that person that you're sharing it to.
Yes, exactly. Oh, I don't know what happened there. It just seemed to click off. Is that somebody else? I think somebody else shared the screen there. So really that's all it was. You know, and you can just hit send, and that is your brochure shared via WhatsApp, and you can do the same via Messenger, via Facebook. Really, really simple way. I hope that's kind of really helped people feel confident in sharing their digital brochure. So how about, has everybody got their phone handy? How do people feel about sharing that with some of their customers right now?
Yeah, I think it's a fab idea. So guys, maybe what we can do is we can get Sharon, and maybe Laura, then what we'll do is we'll bring Nikki on, if that's okay with you, sweetheart.
Yeah.
That she done, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Perfect. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you found that useful.
Amazing. Listen, thank you. That was absolutely fantastic. And there was some really good hints and tips that you had in there about how to get your emails, how to set it up, and how to actually change your name without having that rep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it could be related to the name of your store. Really, really great, guys. So what I'm going to ask is Nikki. Nikki, are you there?
I am.
Here we are.
I loved your build up, as I'm a digital guru.
Did you like that?
I wish I was, but I will do my best to answer any questions that come up.
So have you had a chance, Nikki, to look through maybe some of the questions or some of the issues the guys are having?
So what I've noticed on most of the comments that did come up earlier were people didn't seem to see the latest functionality. They were missing things on their menus as you were going through. Now, I had this issue myself, and it's because I hadn't loaded the new version of Avon on when we did all the changes. So that's quite a simple one. If the menu you are seeing is not the same as what Nadine and the guys are taking you through this evening, uninstall Avon on, reinstall it. It takes seconds, and you will see all that latest functionality on there.
Amazing. That is great, because that's a simple action to be able to take, just to uninstall and reinstall, and that will then give the update, Nikki. Is that right?
Absolutely, exactly the same issue that I had. I went on Avon on and thought, oh, why can't I see all this stuff? It's because I hadn't done that. It's really, really simple to do. And just the other comment I noticed, someone said earlier on that they don't use it because they've got fat fingers, etc. I don't know if anyone's ever tried this, but I use Avon on my iPad. So I don't know if you guys are aware that you can use it on your tablets as well. So I've got it downloaded on my phone and on my tablet.
Okay, that is amazing, guys. Has anybody else any kind of questions in regards to Avon On or Avon Connect, or the instant brochure that they would like to ask Nikki? If you do, please feel free to unmute and just ask the question yourself.
Nikki.
Hi.
Oh,
here we go. Okay, one at a time, people. Calm down. Who's going to go first?
Can I ask Nikki a question just about using the app on an iPad and a phone at the same time?
Yeah.
I've tried that, and each time I come off one device to go to the other device, I have to re-log in from scratch.
You shouldn't. Well, I've got them on both, but I've got fingerprint recognition, so it's just use your fingerprint on both, so I don't have to completely log in.
Yeah, no, if I use it on my phone and then I go and use it on my iPad, when I go back to use it on my phone, I have to enter all the details from the beginning again.
Are you using an iPad?
An iPad and an iPhone.
So you should be able to do fingerprint recognition on both of those, which is what I've got.
Yeah.
So what you would have to do is set that up so you don't. So are you having to key in the account number and your password each time you go into?
Yeah.
If I change device, yeah.
Sometimes I have to do that, and I'm just on the one device. So
I think because I've got fingerprint recognition on, you shouldn't have to log in each time. It's how you've got that set up, those settings.
Well, I've got Face ID on my phone and I've got fingerprint ID on my iPad.
Yeah. I've got fingerprint ID on my phone, and that's all I have it on. So I sometimes have to key in the whole thing again.
We've had to recently, obviously, when we changed the shop with my rep, I had to key it all. And when I downloaded it again, after uninstalling it, then I had to put it in. But since then, it's been fine. You would have to log in on both devices, whether that be fingerprint, face recognition, because it's a separate device. So it just seems logging in.
Okay, guys, has anybody else anything they would like to ask Nikki while we have got her here? Now is your chance. Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Yes, please.
Yeah, go for it.
I just want to know, when you go onto the social media hub and you're making a post, and you've clicked on, and you know where you can add your link for your Avon store, does the function add your own URL work, or is it just my phone?
So you put that in there. So take me through that again. So you are
right. So your way to post a post.
Yeah.
You've gone onto the button that says add your link.
Yeah.
And then where it says my Avon store, you can click it so it makes a tick.
Yeah.
Or underneath that it says add your own.
Yeah.
Does that work? Because my one doesn't seem to be working.
It should be working. Because that's individual to you and what technology, I'm not sure what technology obviously you are using.
It's an iPhone.
Right, okay.
Oh, yeah.
What does it come up with when you try and do it?
It doesn't do anything. You can press it as much as you want. Oh.
Can you
yeah, maybe could we pop that? Could you pop a screenshot in the chat box, and maybe that is something we can come back to you with when we get an answer for you, Nikki. How does that sound?
I'm just typing in my email address, so if you can send that to me,
yes,
I'll take
not
it
a
away
problem,
and come back to you on that one.
Okie doke, that's brilliant. Thank you.
Hello.
Hi.
When I go, I'm Diana. When I go on Avon Connect, it's asking me to go on log it. It's asking me to log into Fuse.
Now, Fuse, it was our old training platform that is now called Avon Connect. So where are you clicking on Avon Connect? On your website?
Yeah, on the menu.
Right.
And then I can't open Avon Connect because there's a whole lot of things telling me to go on to Fuse.
Right, can you send me a screenshot of that, please? Because Fuse is what it was called before it was called Avon Connect. You should just be able to click on it and go straight into Connect.
Right, okay.
So Nikki has popped her email address there in the chat box, guys. So for you guys, can you post her through that information that she's asked for? Okay, anyone else?
Can I make one more comment? Sorry.
Totally, go for it.
It was just I don't know if it's something to do with iPhones and Androids, but it was just to make people aware that if they've got an iPhone, and it doesn't matter how many times you uninstall or reinstall the app, the sharing options are slightly different. So you don't have a messenger share option. You have to go into the copy link and then choose messenger from there. That's on an iPhone. On an Android, you can just choose messenger as an option to share on the main menu.
There you go. We learn something new every day.
Love it. Love them hints and tips from leaders and reps. That is fantastic. So guys, what I'm going to ask you to do, we're going to wind it up, and I'm going to thank you so much for your time this evening. But what I will ask you to do, if you have any further questions, please pop them in the chat box, and we can go back and look over the chat box, and we certainly will be in touch over the next day or two to help you guys with anything that you have written in there. But for now, on behalf of myself, Megan and Laura, Nikki, we would like to thank you for giving up your time this night, and coming and joining us. And for each and every one of you guys as representatives and leaders, thank you. I hope you found this session beneficial. I know there was lots and lots of information in it, but everything that we have covered tonight will be on Avon Connect. So please, please, please use the training modules on Avon Connect to help you navigate yourself around Avon on. And you know what, guys? I'm going to tell you a really big secret. You cannot break it, okay? You can't break Avon on. You can't break Avon Connect. Now, I maybe could, but you guys are not, I promise you that. So please feel free to go on, mess about with it, play about with it, and you will actually find you will start to teach yourself loads. You will get to grips with loads on that. So thank you so much for your time, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday night. Remember now, there's only a few days left of the campaign, so it's digital, digital, digital all the way. Let's bump up those sales and let's bump up your earnings. Thanks for your time this evening, guys. Good night.
Good night. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Good night. Thanks, Nadine. Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Now what?